guys, it's Linda again from the Crafting Depot, and I never finished my last video, and by accident I turned off the video. So what I want to do is show you two more ways to use tracing paper. So I cut out this cute little piece of scrapbook paper. It's 3 by 3, and then what I'm going to do is make a shaker out of it. So I'm going to cut the inside out. So first thing I'm going to do is fold it in half. There you go, and you can see it's not really straight, so I'm gonna just lightly, carefully do this. Okay, and then we're going to get rid of the papers. So the next thing we're going to do is take our crafty ruler, and we're going to try very carefully to, okay, we got it lined up there. And we're going to cut out the inside, and then we're going to turn it this way and see where that line is. Can you see? Are you following me? Okay, good. Yeah, the last time I just turned off the video by accident. Okay, so we got one corner, and now we need the other corner. Let's straighten that out. And we're going to go like that. Okay, so now we have the outside of our shaker box. And then we're going to put, that's going to go over here. But what we also need is, we need the tracing paper. So we're going to add the tracing paper here. Let me think. We could probably just glue it down and then cut it. Let's do that. Let's glue it down and cut it. It's a lot easier that way. So I'm going to put glue along the edges, and we're going to lay it down on our tracing paper like so. And then we are going to cut, oh, look, I left my knife open. Not good. Cut myself once on another video. Okay, and then we're going to cut that out. Okay, so that's one side of our shaker. Then what I want to do is I'm going to add it to some vintage paper like this. So we're going to glue, we're just going to glue 3 sides. So we're going to go like this, across and up, smooth that out, pretty simple. And then we're going to add that like that. Very simple. Let's see, where can I wipe this off? Right there. There we go. Okay, let's straighten this out. And now we're going to turn it over. No, we're not. We're going to bring it back this way, and we're going to cut it. And cut this side. Cut the top off. Cut the sides, because I missed. Okay, there we go. We got our shaker. We're going to move this paper. And now the fun part is to add some stuff. So I have some beads. I'm going to take some beads out. And grab some beads. First, we're going to open this up and carefully try to add the beads. Okay, we're not done. So we got some of those beads in there. And then close that up so it does not fall all over. Then I have some of these beads. I made a mask. Oh wow, look at that. The light went on. I didn't even realize it was that low. Okay, how do I open this? Here we go. Okay, so I used some of these beads last year on a mask that I made. So we'll take let's throw them all in. Why not? Let's have fun. So let's throw some of these in there. Get in there. Look at that. Whoops, they're falling out. Okay, so now we know we have to be very careful because not all the glue adhered. So we have to carefully put that in there. Okay, so now what we want to do is close it up. Let's close this side up. Put a little glue in there. Close it up. Now because we just noticed that it could pop out, still is, we're going to close it up with some washi tape. It's always good to see the mistakes because then you find out what you need to do. Okay, where are you? Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. There you go. Don't run away. Okay, so I have some washi tape, and I don't really want to use this. I was going to use this for something else. Let me go check my box. So I have a bunch of washi tapes. I think I'm going to use this one. So it's really good. You can either sew this, but we're going to do a no sew today. So we're going to take out some washi tape. And we're going to, nope, that didn't work. Try that again. Use the scissors. Okay, then we're going to put some craft glue stick rather on the back. Let's put some glue. Okay, this one's open, so we're going to go over this like that. Gently turn it over so your beads don't all go popping out. And then we're going to cut that side. Okay. And turn it back over. And then we're going to do the same thing around the other side. This one's no good anymore. Oh, actually, I could use this here. Okay, we're going to use it. Take this piece off. I got everything sticking to me. That's what happens when you're crafting. Things happen. Especially when you're videotaping also. Okay, so we're going to go up here. No, we're not. We're going to go up here. No, we're not doing that. Forget that. I just realized we got to go all the way across. So let's get another piece. We don't want to miss out on anything because then we're going to have beads flying all over the place and someone is not going to be happy. So we want to make sure that we adhere this on all sides. So let's move this over like this. And I'm going to turn it over and do the other side. And then we can cut that off. Cut that side off. And we're not done. We got to get all sides because remember, we just saw the beads falling out. So we want to make sure that it's all covered. Okay. Okay, turn it over. There we go. Okay, and over. And over. Okay, there we go. Just fix that. And then you want to make sure all sides are really sealed, because you don't want these beads popping out. Okay, could be dangerous, especially with little children around. Okay, so we got to make sure that that is sealed. Okay, let's turn this over and put glue on here. And put the glue, put the, not the glue, the washi tape on the other side. And then you got that done. Okay. There we go. Okay, so, all right, so now we have our little shaker. And we are going to put our little shaker in our book right there. So it pops out, a little shaker. And you know what you can do? You can also put, if you choose to, you can put coffee dyed paper on the back so that they can write on. But this is a cute little thing to pop in and out. It's actually nice sensory. Okay, so we sealed it up on all different sides, and we used the tracing paper, and we got it in tucked in here real nicely. Okay, so that's really number 3, because I posted another video with number 1 was the tracing paper. We put stamps behind it. I put some gathered fabric on the top, and I also want to add this flower that's made with paper punch outs. I'm going to put that on the top. Let that dry. Okay, so that's 1, which is on a previous video. Then we made some, where are they? We made some pockets. That was number 2. It's on the other video. And then number 3, where are you, is the shaker. So now we're going to do one more with tracing paper. So let's get out our tracing paper. We're going to use the same sheet. And we're going to cut out some, let's move this stuff over. Okay, so number 4, we're going to cut out, we're going to trim some tracing paper. So now this is easy to rip. So we're going to make some rips of tracing paper, some pieces. We got 1. Whoops, that didn't work. Okay, careful, 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 careful. Carefully rip the tracing paper. Let's move that over again. There's no measuring here. We're just ripping along, and we're going to make some no-sew ruffle trims. Careful, careful, careful. Ruffle trims for our page in our book. So here we go. Here we go. Let's see, we'll do one more. I'm not sure how many we're going to really need. I'm doing this on the fly. Here we go. Okay, there we go. We got several. I just wiped off this table. It is always a mess. So the next thing we're going to do is lay our pieces on anything that you can, well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to rip that off. So that's where it ripped. And we're going to do, I think, let's do 4. Okay, so let's get some Distress ink. And I had it right here. Oh, here it is, right in front of me. Okay, so we're going to do the Festive Berries. And we're just going to go down the tracing paper just to give it a little texture and color, or more color than texture. And we're going to just smooth that out. There we go. We got 2, 3. Let's see. Let's color that. Here's another one to add to our ruffle. Okay, so we got 4 strips here, and now we're going to add a little green bundled sage, and we're just going to do a little dab here, a little dab there, dab, dab. Don't really see it. It's not that noticeable. So you know what? I'm going to change. I'm going to go back to the ground espresso. Here we go. Ground espresso. Yeah, I like that better. And we'll just put a little bit of a little bit here and there and everywhere. Here, there, and everywhere. There we go. Wherever you want. You do this the way that you want. This is just one example. This isn't necessarily the only way. Nothing in crafting is the only way. Well, some things are, but most things can be utilized as ideas, and then we can go from there and change them. And that's what's fun about crafting. It's art, and art is fun. So now let's get our book. And here's where we're going to fool around. Okay, so we got that, and then we got our shaker back here. Let's see, this book has 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's go to the second signature here. So let's see, where do we want to put it? Second signature. Let's go here. Okay, let's flatten that down. And here we go. Okay, so we're going to take our glue. I'm going to put a little bit of glue here. And we're going to take our tracing paper, and we're going to adhere it like that. Then we're going to put a little bit more glue there on the edge. And we're just going to smush it up. Smush it. And we're going to make some ruffles with tracing paper. And just smush it and adhere it like that. Put a little bit. Whoop, keep smushing. Keep smushing, Linda. Keep smushing. Don't let it stick. No, no, no. Okay, keep going. Keep going. Let's see, how far do we go? Let's put a little glue here. Stick. We want you to stick. Put a little bit more glue there. And stick. Stick. Let's see. Okay, we'll leave it like that. So we got the top. Let's get another piece. Put some glue there. And it's pretty easy, and you know, you can put any colors in there that you want. But this is what you can do. Some ideas to do with tracing paper and fun. I have to tell you, this is fun. And it's easy and simple. There we go. And put a little bit more there. And a little bit more there. So far we've used 2. And how cool is that? You didn't use any sewing. And you just played with tracing paper and glue. Here's another one. So I'm going to put more glue here. There. 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 There we go. Squish it down. Squish it. Squish it. It looks pretty cool. There. And let's get that there. And there. And we're going to put this in here. We're going to do this like that, and that. Okay, so now if you want, you can go back over that with whatever distress ink you want, and you can do this. You can go over this and go like that. I like that better. So there we go. And it looks really cool, guys. I mean, you have to see this. This is awesome. I love it. I absolutely love the way that this came out. Let me see. I'm just going to go over it like this. And it looks super, super cool. Look at that. Just what a little bit of ink and some tracing paper can do. And we're going to go inside here, and we're going to go to the top of the paper. I'm going to give it a little vintage look here. And do a little bit on the bottom. Nice. So that's what I wanted to show you today. I wanted to show you that there's 4 ways of using tracing paper. But I'm thinking, let's put something up here. We made these snippets. Let's put a little snippet up here. Let's put a little dab will do ya. Yes, it will. And we're going to put this up here on the top. Those are some snippets that we made previously in another episode. So now let's go over it again. There's another video prior to this one that shows you how to do tracing paper, make something with tracing paper, and we put some stamps underneath. The rabbit reminds me of my children's dad. He passed away. He always called my daughter Bunny. I put some trim on here, a flower that I made, and look, you can still write. We used these very expensive scissors that cost me 50 cents at the thrift store. And we just cut around the edge, and we put some distress ink there. I love this page. I just love it. I'm going to do more of that. And then we made some pockets with tracing paper, and I put stamps behind it. Super easy, guys, and adds a lot of character to your book. And then along, we just did this with the tracing paper that we ripped along the sides and distressed with ink. And then I went over it again, put a little snippet up here. How cute. And then back here somewhere, let's see if we can find it. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, where are you? Where are you? Here you are. Okay, and then we just made a shaker. and it's sitting nicely in here. And very important, you know, although you can sew it, I think it's better to put, my personal opinion is, put the washi tape on it. Super easy to do with tracing paper. So here's just a few ideas that you can do with tracing paper. There's many, many more, and I'd love to hear your comments. I'm really grateful for those of you who have been subscribed and like my page. I'd love to hear your opinions. I'd love to hear what you're doing with your journals. And let's become friends, guys. This is a journey that we're all on together. And I will definitely see you on the next one.